Welcome to another episode of Good Cooking. And last week we made a little recipe for our Catholic friends, so we thought it would only be right to make a little recipe for our Jewish friends. Potato latkes. You're going to take 3 to 4 Idaho potatoes as well as 1 yellow onion, and you're going to grate them in a bowl. Then you're going to put them in a strainer and get as much of the water out as possible. The only thing that can ruin these is too much moisture in the potatoes. And we've done a nice pat down with a little paper towel, huh, Benny boy, huh? All right, Ben's up on a ladder if you're wondering why I'm staring at the ceiling. Anyway, so before the next step, Ben, how's my hair? How's the tan?
Do I really have to comment on your tan?
Yeah, I wanna know if the tan is good. That's an important thing for an Italian person making potato pancakes. So now you're just gonna take 1 egg, whisked, and you're just going to pour that right into your potatoes. And then get a little all-purpose flour. You're gonna add about 2 to 4 tablespoons. You just wanna thicken it up a little bit. You don't wanna make it too thick, so do it a little bit at a time. So we're just gonna take 1, throw it in there, 2, put it right in there, and then a little salt, a little pepper. This is a very, very easy recipe here. So we're just gonna sprinkle that in. I'll probably give it a little taste just to see if we need any more. Now you're just gonna fold that in. I mean, you do it very gently. You don't wanna mix this too hard. You want it nice and airy. Ben, are you familiar with potato pancakes that ever come up in the Thompson household?
It did not.
Really?
Yeah, not a lot of Jewish people in the Spokane area.
Jeez, all right.
Yeah, and the Mormons didn't make it, so.
Well, there you go. Fun childhood for Ben, huh? What about like a nice hash brown from McDonald's? We ever get one of those?
From McDonald's? Oh, no.
Surprising you're not a serial killer at this point in your life.
Well, what about you? How long have you been making latkes?
Today's my first day making these. But actually, my grandmother used to make these a lot when I was a kid. And that's why, like I said, I shopped in the Husky section. You have 2 or 3 of these in the morning, and then you move on to a prosciutto and a salami sandwich in the afternoon, and you have a nice filet mignon at night. You ain't shopping in the European size section. Oh, no. So now we got this all folded in. You're gonna take just a tablespoon. It's the easiest way to do it. Do you have an ice machine in your house? It does make noise from time to time, so if you hear a little vibrating noise, it's 2 things. It's Ben's selfie stick or our ice machine. Okay, moving right along.
Thank God those are the only 2 things vibrating.
That's it. You're just gonna take like a nice little scoop like this, and then you're just gonna put it in the palm of your hand. So it's gonna go kind of like that. Should fit right there. Look at that, Ben, huh? Then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of mold it. These are actually really good too as an appetizer. If you got people coming over and you wanna do something a little bit different, you serve these, absolutely extraordinary. These are a great snack, like if you got kids and you got kids coming over, you give them a little applesauce. They serve with applesauce on the side too. So good, gonna be a little crispy on the outside, a little soft and potatoey on the inside. You can dress them up. You can do a little sour cream and chives, which I'm gonna do a little bit later in the show here, a little bit of horseradish in them. You can even dip them in ranch if you want. I make fun of ranch for a lot of things, but these actually happen to be very good in ranch dressing. I mean, that's the great thing about potato. You can really put it with anything.
Also glad we finally used David's for a Jewish dish.
There we go. What did I say? How many did I say we were gonna do?
15.
What am I at? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11? Close.
Uh-oh.
Close.
Is he gonna make it?
Am I gonna make it? Maybe. If not, like I said, I did say between 10 and 15. I did. Close.
You got 14?
Close.
No, you got 15.
Do I?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, that's 15.
Wow. Did I call that?
You called it.
Wow.
It's almost like you cook.
Almost like I've done this before.
Some could call it good cooking.
We don't know what the we're doing. No. My grandmother made these 35 years ago. I watched them once, now I think I know what I'm doing. If they suck, what are you gonna do?
Sorry,
change
Grandma.
the channel, go to another cooking channel. There's nobody else out there.
There's literally no other cooking shows anywhere.
Like I said, you can use applesauce, ketchup, a variety of different things. I'm gonna put together a little dipping sauce. I'm just gonna eye it. I'll give you more exact measurements when I do this on the recipe. But we're just gonna take like a nice serving there. Throw a little chives in there. How about that? I'm just gonna take a little horseradish here. Not that much. You just want to give it a little bit of spice, but not too much. Then we're going to hit it with a little bit of salt, a little touch of pepper. Then you're just going to mix this together really good. Kind of whip it.
Whip it good.
Whipping it, whipping it, whipping it, baby. And you're gonna want it kind of the consistent, just want it nice and creamy. You ever have sour cream and onion dip? That's the kind of consistency we're looking for here. So we're kind of almost there. Give it a little taste test after. See if you like it. You could probably add a little bomba to it if you want a little spice. You know, we've used bomba. This is good. That's looking nice. And now we're gonna fry up our potato pancakes. Off to the races. I like to use a little bit of olive oil. Most people use vegetable oil. And we're also going to add a little bit of, what do you think? What do you think? Ben.
Butter!
There it is. What are you gonna do? We live once. We live once. I'm gonna put it on medium heat, low to medium, maybe high, back to medium, down to low. Okay, ready to go. Just gonna take your pancakes, put them right in there. What you're gonna wanna do, just press them down a little bit, just a little bit. Once they get brown, golden brown on the one side, you're gonna flip. Just be careful when you flip. You wanna splash yourself. Oh, look at that, Ben. I'm gonna let these go a little bit longer. This one might be ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
What do we think here, Ben?
I knew this was going to be a golden one.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, come on.
Look at
boy.
that.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, how do you have a bad day? How do you have a bad day? You
Possible.
don't. You don't. Once it's golden brown on the one side, you flip it over, golden brown on that side, and then you're just going to put it on a plate with a paper towel and make sure that you drain a little bit of that oil, a little bit of that butter off, and then you're ready to serve. You know, potatoes get a lot of credit for being French fries and mashed potatoes and hash browns that you get at McDonald's, but they don't get enough credit for being potato pancakes or latkes. If you want the recipe, it's in the comments below. And from our house to yours, mazel.